song in their heart. You don't have to sing like Elvis.
Take Time is basically about me taking the time to do this after all those many years running the college. So it really was about taking the time to be creative and coming back full circle to what brought me here in the first place, which is writing songs and being a musician. You know, these songs started popping out, and I got this body of work, and I thought, well, I could A, go to Nashville, hire some cats, B, hire some top studio guys, you know, around town, or C, showcase the tremendous talent here at the college, including my son John, Ben and Paul, who's been playing drums for 20 years. We have so much talent at McNally Smith College of Music. I thought, let's do this full circle, back to where we came from. The old guy gets back to what he made him, you know, love music in the first place, and use the kids and staff here at the college. It was all done here at all the recordings were done here at the college in the various studios, and all the people involved were McNally Smith people, and it just felt right. It felt good, and I'm proud. You know, this is I think this is a pretty good little pretty good little album here, and it's all homegrown, all right here at the college. The process was the coolest part for me, because I'd write the song and I'd say, check it out guys, what do you think? And we get together, and the song might start one way, very simple, and it might wind up being entirely different.
Everything that Jack wrote came to us, and it was very under the large umbrella of like Americana music, whether it was country or blues or pop or folk or anything. It was all those kind of realms, which is fantastic. So it's like that's the first brush stroke of a painting, you know what I mean? And then it was kind of like whatever mood we were in that day, we would just shoot at ideas. And between John Paul and I, we're all from so many different worlds and areas and walks of life that we all had different ideas. And
well, it was really cool too, because I mean, if someone went somewhere with it, I mean, if you took it to some crazy place, I may not be comfortable with that style, so it's like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Like, how am I going to play on this? So I really had to push myself. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I just come in and be like, oh my god, what are you doing? And then we come out with this really, really cool thing.
Yeah, that was the point. I mean, it's like take the song and do something with it, make you know, put your stamp on it. I mean, I think we all had interesting things that we'd come up with.
Wow, it was a cool process that everybody collaborated on. And I think people felt good about that. They felt included and excited to be part of this dynamic creative process.
Bigfoot has to be my favorite song. I love Bigfoot. Bigfoot sounds great.
Just kind of hanging around the cabin one morning drinking coffee, and one of my kids said, you know, have you ever written a song about this or that? And I said, well, I tell you what, I'm going to challenge you. You give me any topic and I'll write a song about it right here. So Julian said, Bigfoot. And I said, okay. But it was just getting back into the anything is game kind of writing about everyday life. And that opens an artist up, I think, to, you know, the natural kind of letting the deeper topics flow out.
Door of No Return.
Yeah.
I really like that one.
Yeah.
The Door of No Return was a song that I wrote after visiting the Elmina slave castle in Ghana. It was really moving. It was hard to take it in that so many people, 12 million people, went through this castle basically over several hundred years. There's a small door in one of the chambers that has iron bars on it, and when it's open, it leads to a path going down to the ocean, long plank. And when the Ghanaians went down that plank, they would never come back. They'd never see their country again. So, thus the Door of No Return. So, to me, that's one of the most moving songs on the record. The Door of No Return was a pretty deep experience. My wife Deb started a nonprofit called Hand in Hand for Literacy, and all the profits from this CD are going to support the efforts that she has in bringing books to kids in Africa that have none.
We are building a library for a school called Challenging Heights in the Cape Coast region of Ghana. The Challenging Heights School is a special project to me. I mean, it really touches my heart because of the nature of where these kids come from. The kids that attend Challenging Heights School are former child slaves, or they are rescued from the child slave trade and child trafficking.
When you think about the music and where this music came from, you know, we owe a great debt to those folks that were brought here from the west coast of Africa that infused our music with the rhythms and the soul of West Africa. So in a sense, it's fitting that the music that I love, which is contemporary music and, you know, jazz and rock and blues and folk and funk and all the things that I hold dear, that music came from Africa.
I'm touched beyond belief that, you know, that Jack is willing to take something that is so dear to him, his music, and this opportunity of creating his first CD and supporting what is so passionate in my life. And I am just thrilled to be able to be working along with him on a project like this.
I'm really excited to have the record out, and excited to you know, put the music out there after all these many years, and a great event, and excited to do the next 20 songs with the band. I've got a whole bunch of songs that I've written that are ready to be recorded, so to get on to the next project, I'm pretty excited about that. Well, we've got 20 more tunes ready to go. So let's get this one finished, get it out the door, and then another 20 tunes in the hopper. Ready?
I'm ready. I'm down. I'm thinking about
Like sun on desert sand, I felt the warm embrace of my mother's hands. All the tears when I was crying sweetly fell and washed away the pain. She held me through the night.